about the Lok Adalats. Okay, Janda, public justice system we can say, under the Legal Services Authorities Act 1987. Legal Services Authorities Act. (1987), Lok Adalats have been given a statutory status. Okay, so this is like for the public to get some benefit or other. This is to ensure that speedy justice, secure justice, the weaker section. So the aim of the Lok Adalat to secure justice to weaker sections. Secure justice to weaker sections, mass disposal of cases to reduce the cost and delay, mass disposal of cases to reduce cost and delay, mass disposal of the cases, and also to speedy justice. And many times, when the cases are there, because of the long pending cases, people get frustrated. And after filing the case, they want to get out of the case. So, Lok Adalats will help in arriving at a conclusion, arriving at a compromise. So, Lok Adalats are set up to arrive a compromise between the parties to ensure that they are relieved of the legal system. So, this Legal Services Act provides for Lok Adalats to be organized by the state or the district authority. So, Lok Adalats are normally organized by the state or district authorities. Organized by the state or district authorities. The jurisdiction of the Lok Adalats is conferred on them by the state or the district body. I mean, up to what level the jurisdiction is there, everything is to be decided by the state or the district bodies. And normally they will be taking up civil cases, criminal cases, even revenue court or tribunal cases, everything will come here. And normally a case can go to the Lok Adalat if both the parties make a joint application to compromise. See, it can be taken to the Lok Adalat if both parties make a joint application for compromise. So, both parties should agree first. It cannot be forced. And then the award of the Lok Adalat, what is decided in the Lok Adalat is binding for all the parties. Then the award of Lok Adalat is binding on both the parties, and no appeal, because it is a compromise formula. It is compromise. It is not purely based on the law. It is a compromise between the two parties. And now nobody can go back. There is no appeal on this. Lok Adalats has given the power of a civil court. It is like a civil court. The Supreme Court and the High Courts have held the Lok Adalats from time to time because we want to dispose of the cases. Lakhs and lakhs of cases can be disposed in this, because in a heat of the moment people go and file a case and there can always be a compromise. So, Lok Adalats are important as an alternate mode of dispute resolution. So, please remember, Lok Adalats are an important alternate mode of dispute resolution. And the best part is, there is always a scope of give and take. And recent means a couple of years before, Supreme Court has said that Lok Adalats have no judicial function. I mean, a very interesting Supreme Court judgment came. Lok Adalats have no judicial function, meaning this Lok Adalats are to be conducted to arrive a compromise between the disputing parties. And the Lok Adalat judge cannot give a verdict. According to Supreme Court, Lok Adalat set up under the provisions of this Legal Services Authority Act has no adjudicatory or judicial function. They have no adjudicatory or judicial functions. No adjudicatory or judicial functions, and they cannot decide on the cases. The judges cannot, issue a verdict. He has to help the warring faction. He has to help the disputing parties to come together and to arrive at a conclusion, arrive at a compromise. And it's a compromise and the settlement between the parties. It cannot be dictated. When the Lok Adalats, if the Lok Adalat is not able to arrive at a settlement, suppose in the Lok Adalat also the disputing parties could not arrive at a conclusion. In the Lok Adalat also, if the Lok Adalat is not able to arrive at a settlement, if the Lok Adalat is not able to arrive at a conclusion or arrive at a settlement, no award can be issued by the judge and the case will go back to the court from where it came. Suppose we both agreed that we will settle the matter in front of the Lok Adalat. It's a conciliatory officer sitting. The Lok Adalat is where both the sides will come and sit and they will talk and they will try to find a solution. A compromise formula will be worked out. And the Lok Adalat officer can suggest some options. If both the sides agree, that will be, if both say that okay, we agree, then that is the award of the Lok Adalat. But if they are not able to settle the matter, Lok Adalat cannot issue any order. Lok Adalat, this case will go back to the court from where it has come. So the Chief Justice of India at that time said, no Lok Adalat has the power to hear the parties to adjudicate the case the way the court does. So the way the court functions, a normal court functions, Lok Adalats cannot function. Cannot function. Lok Adalats cannot function like a normal court. Lok Adalats can only help the disputing parties to come together and arrive at a settlement, a compromise formula. It may not be based on any law or evidence or anything, and it has to be purely based on compromise. So, if the making of the award is merely an administrative act of incorporating the terms of settlement or compromise agreed by the party. So, this award is nothing but a, documenting the compromise agreed by the parties. So, Lok Adalats cannot give a verdict. That is what Supreme Court gave, and that is the Supreme Court verdict about the Lok Adalats. But what happened is many times, the many sitting judges or even retired judges, when they participate in the Lok Adalat as members, they tend to conduct Lok Adalat as if it's a court. They start giving verdicts, which has been questioned by many people, and that is how Supreme Court came up with the conclusion that Lok Adalats can only act as a facilitator, they cannot act as a court. And both the parties have arrived, they came for a settlement, both are willing to give do some compromise. That is why they came there, and they should facilitate that compromise. They should not give any judgment. So that's about the, see, Lok Adalat is very important. Why? Because we have too many pending cases. Legal procedures are very costly these days. So many poor people are struggling and suffering because of that. If they can arrive at an early conclusion of their cases, it can be a great relief for many people. See, many people need money. There may be an issue of dispute related to the money, maybe with the property. They want to sell the property. They are not able to sell the property. Now, if a Lok Adalat and all happens, and if they are able to resolve the matter, if they are able to settle the dispute, they can proceed with their life subsequently. So that is why Lok Adalats are very important for speedy justice in our country, and it is a cheaper version, especially for the poor people, and in a heat of the moment they might have gone to the court, but now they want to settle the matter, they are able to do it properly in a Lok Adalat.